This is AIOS version 4 testing. So the entire point of AIOS is to get AI to create a fully functioning application from start to finish and deploy it as well. And that is what we're testing today. So in front of me are two separate applications. They each are wired front to back, front end and back end, and each have their own database. But my prompt to Codex using AIOS was to create two separate applications that talk to each other. And they're on different, they're on different local hosts. So that was the prompt, and Codex AI and using AIOS was able to deliver, and this is the front end. So first time it showed me the front end, it was all wired and all the buttons worked, but I had to prompt it to update the UI. So this is the test. We're gonna send a message from application A and is gonna be sent to application B, and then application B is gonna say, okay, I got this message, let me send you back an answer, right? And that's gonna show how these two apps on separate local hosts are talking. And remember, this is all completely designed and coded by AI from start to finish in one go. So we're gonna write, what is 1 + 1? For question, look over here, you'll see it working. So as you can see, it's on live mode. So this was the question I asked, what is 1 + 1? And this is the answer that application B gave me, right? So this question right here was sent to here, and this was the question. So application A sent this question, right, to this application, and this application saw it got a question, and then it acknowledged it, and then it sent back an answer, and this answer was sent back to application A, which is right here, right? And cool part about this is I had Codex add a recent chat history. So let's make another question. How is your day, right? And then we're gonna hit submit. As you can see, it's working, right? And then update over here. And then we can see it was put in the chat history over here for application A. Let's go to application B, right? We see the most recent message or request sent was, how was your day? And it gave back an answer. Of course, it didn't give like an actual answer because that's not the purpose. The purpose is to see the two communicate, right? And as you can see, it's logging the recent activity, right? So it's been 2 requests to this application, as you can see, and also logs the actual questions. Cool part is I told Codex to basically make it to where I can clear the chat. As you can see, I can clear the chat. The current chat is empty. I can either clear the actual database, where the data in the database, when I hit this button, is going to clear the database for this application and this application as well. Remember, they're on different servers, right? I mean, different local hosts. So let's test it out. As you can see, watch this here to see a change, right? As you can see, it went to 0, right? That's just to show how AIOS can govern AI model like Codex to create 2 fully separated working apps and wire both the front end and the back end together, and it can do it in one try, and it can also deploy it, right? I told it to open up my browser, which it did, and it started the back end for both, and it created the front end for both, and then it deployed it, and then I was able to test it. And testing the first time, it worked. It basically did this, but of course it was very rudimentary. That's why I prompted it to also update the UI to make it more, visible. But reminder, I have no idea how to code. I understand coding, but I basically just prompted all of this for AI to do using the AI operating system.